Hi, this is Ryan Thompson. Wanted to give some information about my Facebook. I know other people have experienced this, including Steve Elliott, who's recently been banned from Facebook for mentioning the price of weed. This is his website, Toke Signals, where he says fuck Facebook censorship. Other people, like Native American tribes, have had problems with Facebook banning their names. Facebook flags Aboriginal names as not authentic. Drag queens had this problem. I think there's a lawsuit over it. I lost my name, which I'm an ordained minister since May of 2009, and I was using Friar Ryan. And that was probably my name for 4 years. And it was because I got ordained as a minister that I used it. And when they told me I had to change it in protest, instead of using my real name, I used Rich Garvey Banton. Rich for my middle name Richard, which is my father's name, my grandfather's name. Garvey for Marcus Garvey, great civil rights activist from the 30s. And Banton for Buju Banton, who's serving like 10 years for conspiracy to sell drugs in Florida. And I wanted to give him props, so I made that name, and now I can't change my name anymore. If I go to settings, you can see it says, when I try to edit it, you can't update your name right now because you've already changed it too many times. So anyway, this is that profile, and then because I can't change my name back to Ryan Thompson, I just made this new profile right here. I've got my picture here with my wife. And just a couple of other things. I was demonstrating, someone said something had been edited in a conversation I had with somebody, and I looked at it and there was no edits anywhere. But if something has been edited, it looks like this, and you can see, what it said previously 4 hours ago. You can see it has the date on it, and then what it's been updated to. So I updated this 32 minutes ago when I was demonstrating it on a video, and so I just added edit to the bottom just so you can see that I had edited it. But if it is in a conversation and it's been edited, then it will show up here, and you can see it right underneath the person's name or on the post in which it's been edited. So if, for example, there's something I have added a comment to. Okay, so like right here, if I wanted to edit this, at the bottom, I put edit. And then you can see right here, see where it says it's been edited? So it shows your edit history. And prior, it just had the video 11 hours ago. But when I edited it, I put this edit in right here where it says edit. And you can see the difference. A few seconds ago, 11 hours ago. You can see the two differences. So if something's been edited, it's very easy to see. I document these things just when they're strange or something has been said that doesn't make sense. I like to point out the correct information. But another thing I wanted to point out, I've got a pretty long history on the internet. I didn't realize this existed until about 2008 when I found archive.org. If you go to archive.org, you can see some of my websites from the past. They go all the way back to 2001 or so. BehindZionCurtain.com. This is one of my first. This wasn't my first. This was my second website, but this was one of them from way back. See, it goes all the way back to 2002. You can see what it looked like back in 2002. And I've got a few, oh yeah, see, this was after my brother died, and I talked about suicide in Utah, just the terrible situation there. That's mostly what my web blog was about back then. But it goes through. I had a pretty active forum back in like 2006. We had thousands of posts and lots of people participating in this forum. Anyway, there's a bunch of articles. All these articles here I wrote. Like I wrote things about Richard Dawkins. Oh. Some of these documents are here. It doesn't do a complete capture. Anyway, this is and this is another website that I had. This one goes back to previous to my wife and I being married. Let's see, creativegrace.org. And I met my wife in 2002. This was in 2001. This was before my brother died, actually. And here's some of my poetry. Oh yeah, my poetry does come up. And here's a couple of them that show up. Oh yeah, I had them on poetry.com too. But that's not mine. That's very odd. I don't know where that came from. But that one wasn't mine, it was somebody else's. But this is mine. Yeah. And that was actually on poetry.com as well. And this was a poem that my little brother liked before he passed away. Anyway, and then I also found like my story. If you go to creativegrace.org, mystory.htm, you see this right here. That's what it is on archive.org, and it shows my biography. I think I was very honest and very upfront. I took accountability for my mistakes. I hear things now from family members that I never took responsibility for anything and blah blah blah, but I was very remorseful of a lot of mistakes I made, a lot of decisions I made, and I wrote about it. This was public. This was seen by everybody in my family, and I had it on the internet publicly for people to see, and I admit my mistakes. And this, like I said, this is from 2001. And anyway, I just found archive.org to be very helpful. Little family disputes get me thinking about things, and I wrote all this back then, and it just put some clarity to things for me. And I like to share it. I'm so tired of arguing the point, but I'm proud of where I came from and where I ended up in life. I've got a wonderful family, and I'm blessed in so many ways. I have very little complaints. Life has been good to me. God has been good to me. My family has been good to me. Praise God. Anyway, yeah, I do have 2 Facebook accounts. I just wanted to make people aware of that. If you ever have a problem with something that I've said, or that may be suspicious, like somebody saying something that isn't me but using my name, you can write me at admin@clovasstar.com, like that right there. admin@clovasstar.com. Yeah, I'd appreciate you letting me know. There's a lot of fake, phony, forgery bullshit out there, so just want to keep my name straight and clean. Anyway, thanks. This is Ryan. It's February 25th. February 25th, 2015. So they can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Who's a bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a draw first. Solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and I stood my ground. They will never ever take my crown. Who's a bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a draw first. Solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Take my crown. Who's a bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a draw first. Solid as a rock.
they just can't stop me now. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a dropper. Solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Only a dropper. Solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now.